have a foggy morning and I am going solo carp fishing. But hey everyone, it's Jason Weckerle here, and we're gonna try to get out and get on some good fish right now. I haven't carp fished on my own in many years. It's gonna be kind of a challenge setting up 3 rods and netting these fish because they go nuts. They're hard fighters. But I just got to stop off at Piggly Wiggly, pick up some corn. I'm also going to be using a combination of sweet corn mixed with jello, strawberry jello powder, and just standard sweet corn.
2 seconds later.
All right, we are at the grocery store. We are picking up some sweet corn for our carp bait. Doesn't have to be anything expensive, but I do suggest, if you don't have a can opener with you, to find the corn that has the pop top lids, kind of like a soda can. Unfortunately, I am not finding that here. Luckily, I have a can opener, but here we go. 89 cents. Can't go wrong with that. We'll get ourselves a bunch of that. You need enough to chum the water, and you need enough to use for bait. Well, when you can pay $5.84 for a ton of bait when you're fishing, that's not a bad thing. You go to the bait shops now, and worms, leeches, and minnows cost a fortune, so can't complain with that. I was gonna pick up some jello powder, but I already got some corn mixed up with it. But here, I'll show you what I'm bringing. I got 3 rods here. One of them is a steelhead salmon rod for the rivers. Then I have just 2 rods I use for catfish and carp all the time. I'm bringing a big net with an extension handle. Usually I just sit on this bucket, but I brought my chair just in case. 3 rod holders, tackle box full of accessories. Got my GoPro batteries. In here is where the secret potion is, the strawberry jello powder and corn mix. We got ourselves 6 cans of sweet corn. Let's get out there on the river on this foggy, beautiful morning. Wow, compared to the last time I carp fished here, which was last week with my wife and my brother, this water has went down a lot. The water was all the way up to like that stick right here. You couldn't even get down to any of this shore. Either way, I brought my extension handle, but I am hoping, really hoping, that there's some carp still in this area. Otherwise, I have another spot I might try. You just never know with river fishing. You could have a bunch of fish stacked up in an area after a nice rain. And if the water gets too low, those fish will drop right back down into whatever holes they can find wherever those deep holes are. But there's a lot of shade, good structure back here. But this looks like a nice shaded fishing area. Beautiful river. A lot of nature and southeastern Wisconsin and central Wisconsin. Oh, there's a blue heron that just flew off a crane. I haven't decided if I'm gonna set up right here or if I'm gonna set up in my normal spot, but we have to get set up because we're already a couple hours past sunrise, which sucks. That was kind of prime time. Well, this tree is absolutely gigantic and older than the hills. Bet you that tree is 200 years old easily by the size of it. I'm gonna chum this water to attract the fish, and then we're gonna set our lines and hope something happens. I've had carp jumping all over in here, so I have some confidence. I like that it's shady back here. Let's get to work. When you chum the water with corn, always try to use about a can of corn to get the area really going. I mean, that's why we buy several cans. You chum that water if you're out for the full day, like an 8-hour day. Chum it at least twice. If you're out for the morning or the afternoon, the evening, chum it once. But that chum gets those carp moving in, and you just throw your corn right in the middle of all that chum, and it's a feeding frenzy, hopefully. You never know with carp, as easy as they are to catch, some days you could have tons of them around and they're just shut off like any other fish. They have their moods, they have their feeding times, but I think we can catch a couple fish. Right here we have jello, strawberry jello powder mixed with sweet corn. I'm gonna use this for bait first. If it doesn't seem to be working as well, I'm just gonna use standard corn, standard whole kernel sweet corn, like the stuff I just chummed the water with. All right, we got our first fish on of the morning. I gotta get this line out of the water first. Look at that drake's just peeling right away. Yeah, got that bad. Whoa, strong fighter. That didn't take long at all. Just got all 3 lines in after getting my line stuck in this tree because of a bunch of hanging fishing line from other people. Just hope he doesn't swim to my left because I still got a rod out right over here. Hard fighters, especially when you're using 6-pound lines straight. Not a bad fish. There we go. Voila. Carp number 1. Not a bad fish. He likes that jello corn. First carp of the morning. Not a big one, but a good fighter. We're gonna get this fish back. There he goes. Good start to the morning. Awesome. I just wanted to tell you guys I'm using 10-pound Power Pro braid just on a medium action rod and reel, like a bass setup. But I'm using also 8-pound test leaders. And then my other rod, I'm using straight 6-pound test on my steelhead rod. But you want to loosen your drag just enough to where they can take line and not your rod. Make sure the line's not wrapped around anything. Those fish shouldn't steal your rod if you do that. We have another bite going right here, right by the area I chum the most. Have to get that line out of the water. I think he's still on there, I hope. Nope. Damn it. Another good bite. Well, I am sweating balls right now, and I've already had 2 fish on in about 7 minutes. Can't even keep all the lines in the water because we're getting bites, and I just spread all 3 of my lines out more because I was afraid of those fish tangling, and I still am. If I keep getting bites like this, I'm only going to be fishing with 2 rods. I'm fishing with 3 right now because that's what's allowed in Wisconsin, is 3 rods a person. Oh, here we go. There we go. Got him. All right. See, it's been non-stop action all morning. Only problem is I have to get the camera set up. I have to get the GoPro turned on. Sometimes I have to get other lines out of the water. So this is 5 fish in a row in 15 minutes. Strong fish. If I didn't have my bail open and they weren't able to take line, or I wasn't using slip sinkers, I have a light split shot sinker on one of my rods, but if it weren't for that, I'd be pretty screwed. My rods would be in the river. I wouldn't have time to turn the cameras on and film. It's just one after another this morning. And I got out 2 hours later than I wanted to. I might have to bring in 2 rods, or 1 rod, and just fish with 2. Because this is getting a little hairy here, trying to control 3 rods, and I've had all 3 of them go off now. Nice. Not over there, not into that rod. Stay over here. Most American fishermen would be like, why are you fishing for carp? Because they fight like hell, and they're an underrated, unappreciated fish with a lot of misinformation behind them. Oh, there he is right there. Let's see. Oh, don't want to fall. Damn it, muddy. Never netted a fish like this before. Whew. Well, that is a muddy carp. I'm gonna have to get him washed off. Man, this one popped off the hook and almost made me bust my crap in the river. Got himself all muddy. But there's another quality carp, hard fighter. Not much to say. I was winning the river for this one. We are doing really good so far. I'm glad I went back in this forested area, even though the sun came out over the river right here now, and I'm hiding behind a tree right back here for shade. It's really hot out right now. It was 58 degrees when I got here And now the weatherman says it's 72. The humidity is 89%. So it's basically catfish and carp weather for the summertime. I'm having a good time solo fishing. It's just a little hard netting the fish. I almost busted my trap in the river because it's really muddy right now. Because all the water was like over the bank. Big carp just jumped down river. But all the water was over the bank about another carp just jumped about a week ago. Stop interrupting me. I'm sure we'll get a few more fish before this video is over. I've already missed 3, caught 2. I've been out here for 30 minutes. So I'm wondering if I got out earlier when it was really foggy this morning, if there was any bite window that opened, but can't complain with 5 fish in 30 minutes biting. Just very sweaty, so I'm gonna get back to fishing and relax until the next fish starts screaming my line off my reel. These carp are a lot of fun. Don't disrespect them. Don't take them for granted, because they're some of the funnest fish to catch. And all that crap you hear about them killing all the weeds in lakes and all that crap. The thing that kills weeds in lakes is human beings with pleasure boats burning around the lake, ripping them up. Property owners ripping them out of the lake, using weed-killing chemicals. It's not the carp. There isn't enough carp around to cause that much damage to a lake. And all these people who think that they eat all the other fish's eggs. Every fish has to eat. But why is it every place I catch carp, I see carp, I catch bass, walleyes, pike, muskies, panfish. Every single river that has good walleye fishing, white bass fishing, pan fishing, catfishing, also has carp in those rivers. I'm not going to say that Asian carp that jump out of the water are any good. Those are very destructive. But your normal common carp, buffalo carp, they're not very destructive, and they deserve a lot more respect.
No respect at all. I said, I get no respect.
No more bites for the past 5 minutes or so, so stay tuned. I'll stop spilling my heart out to the carp. So my rod holder here just broke on that last fish. Got the other piece right here. Great freaking design. If it wasn't cheap plastic, put this by my stuff. So now I'm just looking for a proper branch here to use. I'll probably just go with this one. But man, you sit there spending your money on things, and they never seem to work how you plan. I'm afraid to even get these other rods back out right now just because it's been non-stop action, but fish just jumped back here. They're everywhere in this pool right here. I knew once the water went down in my normal spot, there had to be some sort of deep hole or something in here. I might have a bite down here now. Is it a bite or is it a false alarm? Let's just rebait all the rods, get them all back out there. Very second I just turned the camera off, I got a line screaming over here. Hope the fish is still on. I think he is. Nope. So I got something messing with this rod again. It's only been like 2 minutes since I casted it back in. Got him. There we go. Whoa. That's a fighter. What do I have here? It's not fighting like a carp. It's flipping around. Oh no, I got a double header going here now. Crap! I knew this was gonna happen. This, another rod's going off. So I just gotta get this guy in. Get over here. You average carp. Let's see if we can get 2 in the net. Okay. Now we gotta get this one. Holy crap. Oh, missed him. I think he was stuck under something. Oh well. Just got 2 in a row. I keep saying it, but I might have to fish 2 rods. Here's another average carp for this river. No giants yet, but they are fun to catch. Not a bad fish, but he wants to go back. Holy man. They're biting like crazy. These fish are killing me today. It's like if I don't get to the rod right away, I'm not getting those fish. Sorry, I might have another bite going right now as we speak. Oh, I definitely have another bite going. Here we go. I missed that one. Ah, man. Got that one. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Definitely had 2 fish on just now. Almost my second double header. This is crazy. If I would have caught every fish so far in the past hour, I probably would have had 10 to 12 of them. I didn't even have time to turn the camera on for some of them. It's a lot of fun, but holy man. Woo! I'm glad I didn't have 2 on at the same time, to be honest with you, because that would have been a hairy situation. I might actually pull one of these rods in, to be honest. I've been saying it all morning. Just running 3 is getting to be a little much. Gotta get my net. Sorry if you guys can barely see me. Trying to do 1,000 things at once like an octopus. This is why I like fishing with a partner when I'm filming. This is like the best day of carp fishing I've had in years. They're just stacked in here. I'm using 6-pound line on this rod, so I gotta be a little careful with it. My hands are all sticky from that jello corn mix. Gonna have to clean these reels up with some dish soap and water. Just can't believe I had 2 on at once. And it's been like 10 minutes since I had my last bite, and then all of a sudden 2 rods at the same time in 2 separate parts of the river. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Another nice sized carp. Wow. And they are always hooked. Just right on the tip of the lips. There we go. Another nice carp. About the same size as the other ones, but a little chunkier. He's making a noise. They go ar, ar, ar. But man, you never know what that other one was. It could have been a bigger one. Just sucks I lost it. Here we go. And he's off. Almost a double header. Got him. Man, that one bit really weird. These carp have some very gummy mouths, so once you have them hooked, they're normally stuck. Strong fish. At least he's taking me down to where he needs to be. Definitely one of the bigger ones today. Hey. Swear that's an eagle I keep hearing. I don't know if you guys heard it. There it was again. It's a nice fish. Got a dead carp sitting right down there. Not sure if he died of natural causes or if someone left him for dead. These fish just don't give up. Imagine battling a 30 to 50 pounder compared to this thing. Let's race him right in the net. Right in the net. He's like, no. There we go. Oh. Jeez. Stronger than hell. None of these are even giants. He was just hooked right on the corner of the mouth. We just got ourselves one of the fatter carp of the morning. All about equal sized fish, but they are fighting like no tomorrow. Very nice. We're gonna get this one back and get our third line back out. Netting big fish and dealing with all this on your own and filming, very difficult. So thank you to my wife, my brother, and everyone who helps out on the page. My buddy Troy, Tyler. Makes life easier when you're not fishing solo. But let's get him back. Give him a kiss. Come on, kiss him, guys. Well, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go home and eat some lunch. It was a fast-paced morning of carp fishing. Sorry, my mouth is all dry. It's really hot out right now. It was 58 degrees when I got there. Now it's 82 degrees. That's Wisconsin for you, and I've been out there for about 4 hours. I think I caught about 15 fish. I didn't get a couple of them on camera because my GoPro battery was dead, and I didn't change it before one of my rods went off. And the other time I just forgot to hit record. The bite was so quick I just reacted to it, and all the fish were about in the 8 to 10 pound class. Nice sized fish, but not giants. That jello powder, the strawberry jello powder mixed with sweet corn, that's been doing really well for me. I hear cranberry flavor works, cherry, but I've been using the strawberry. And before I left, a very nice Asian couple came and fished nets to me, and they used all sorts of different kind of corn mixtures. They had garlic powder, and they had something that I already know is called pack bait. It was like panko mixed with jello powder, mixed with a little water, I believe he said, and canned corn. And he just packed it on this plastic weight, slip weight system. It was weird. Never used it before, never seen anyone use it, so that was kind of a learning experience. I want to try that sometime. He said you can order some of that stuff online, and the European carp fishermen and Asian carp fishermen use it a lot, I guess. You learn something new every day, but just using a split shot sinker, size 6 Eagle Claw bait holder hook, and either sweet corn or sweet corn mixed with jello powder has been killing it for me. I've been catching a lot of carp this summer. It's just so damn hot out by the middle of the day. You probably got a bunch of sweat on me. But if you guys like this video, subscribe to my page, hit the like button. It was a fun morning of carp fishing. Challenging, filming, and hooking those fish and fighting those fish and trying to get all the rods in before they tangle. But I'd love to come out and do it again. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care.